Alright guys, Jay-Z's on the stand. Time to get to work. Now that the subframe is officially done on the FD, if you didn't see it, go watch the video from yesterday. Just go do it, it's a good video. So, starting the day off by having to get the crank pulley off the Jay-Z. So I'm trying to strip it down so I could fully refresh it, but these crank pulleys aren't easy to get off. This morning, I welded up a little brace, that thing, to lock out the crank, and we're gonna try and get this damn bolt off. The other Jay-Z I did, I had to get a 8-foot breaker bar, I swear to God, and that's what did it, and it was still hard. So hopefully this is a little bit easier. But tomorrow is also a big day. Tomorrow is drift day. It's a Lock City event. Thompson is the first time running the road course all year, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm also excited. And I think my car is ready. I don't know. The turbo manifold's on and it doesn't leak oil, so I don't know. I gotta change some tires before the night ends and we should be all set. But let's go find a bigger breaker bar than this. Perfect. Now hopefully my little brace survives, but that thing's welded up tight. I'm gonna use my transmission as a very expensive anchor. Oh man, I think my brace is bending. I got annoyed, so I started shoving stuff back there, and I think it just worked. I don't think it's slipping anymore. Usually once you hear these things crack, like it's literally like a 1/10, not even like a 20th of a turn, and it becomes loose. So yeah, so you look at that. It goes from like 300 foot-pounds of torque to nothing. Awesome. Probably should have assumed that wouldn't hold, but whatever. Hopefully this comes right off now. Hey, there we go. This thing's in good shape. That's awesome. These aren't cheap. I can take this off after one bolt. Boom. That's all there is for timing on a Jay-Z motor. So all you have is the crank gear, the cam gears, the tensioner, and the tensioner pulley. That's it. Nice and simple. Nice and easy. No chains, no crazy guides. Just a damn belt on a bearing. Timing marks on top, and it's all set. So now we can kind of just slip the belt off by removing the tensioner. This timing belt actually isn't that bad. I think it was replaced probably not too long ago. Huh. This too. This thing's brand new. Man. Whatever. It's worth it. Completely worth it. And since we're doing the front main seal, which is behind this gear right here, we actually have to take it off. There's just a little stopper plate right here. Like butter. At least that doesn't look too new. That makes me feel better. And the last big thing we gotta do is remove the water pump. So this is just a bunch of 12 mils. I'm just gonna pop off. There we go. At least this coolant looks way better than the coolant we saw yesterday. Not only are we doing the front main seal, we're gonna do the cam seals too, because it's they're prone to leak on the Jay-Z's. So do it while it's out. So we have to pull the cam gears out, and then like basically underneath these retainers right here, there's seals to prevent the oil from the valve covers leaking into the front of the engine. Remember when I said the person who had this in Japan probably like actually cared about it? I take that back a little bit. No one likes to do their damn oil change in Japan. Every Japanese motor I open up, they're so freaking sludgy, it's unbelievable. Change a damn oil. Like how much is an oil change like exponentially more expensive in Japan versus the United States? I don't know. Look at this. And that's on the cam. I'm at like, ew. Look at this sludgy bitch.
Horrible today.
So of course the next step is we gotta pull the cam gears. This isn't too bad. We just gotta lock the cam out with the adjustable wrench and then just blast them off. So guys, everything's apart. Now it's time to put stuff back together. So I spent a lot of time cleaning all of this surface up. I want to go back and clean all the cam caps later and stuff, but for now we just gotta do this. So we're gonna put the caps back on without the seal and then push the seal in, but we actually have to re-RTV these, and the manual actually calls to just go on the outside lines of it. I don't know what these channels are for, but that's definitely not for the RTV. So
2 foot-pounds.
yeah, these are 72 inch-pounds.
It is.
Alright guys, so now it's time to just slip the cam seals in. We're gonna oil the outside and it's just gonna press right into the retainer. You doing drugs?
Those are bad.
I'm sure someone sells a nice tool for this, but as long as it goes in evenly. If I was to do it again, I would probably put it on and then the cap on, not gonna lie. It was definitely tough to seat them, but I think we're good. So now we could just throw the cam gear back on. Almost forgot the timing cover. God damn it. This thing's like brand new too. That's pretty awesome. So this is definitely supposed to be there. All right, perfect. So now we have to throw on the water pump. So I got a 2J water pump. They fit, I don't know. I think the difference was that they have a metal propeller, but maybe the 1Js do too, and I just didn't read it well enough. I don't know. So this is all one unit, which is nice. So just gonna bolt on. Just like that.
Do you have anything to say, Tucker?
Roger that. Banging out the front main seal, nice and easy. Prise that out. New one. Pushes right in. So Don shows up and he just rented a U-Haul to trailer his car to Drift event tomorrow. And we look at it, and whoever rented it before him did the meanest Bernie in this thing, dude. This is caked on there.
Look right here.
Like this is straight undercoating now.
Look. Oh my god, I didn't even see that.
Oh
side.
my god.
Somebody had like partied in this thing, dude. Like
Domar, Don, you better clean it off here before you return.
Yeah, dude. So
we have our old pulley and our new pulley. I mean, can you tell the difference? No, this one's literally brand new. For kind of the scary part, and that is timing the actual engine itself. Now what makes this weird is the fact that this is a VVTi gear. So what this does, as you can see, the cam actually doesn't move when you turn this. There's room for float, and with that it uses oil pressure to adjust the timing of the intake cam. And there you go, variable valve timing. So you could vary your valve timing with basically a floating cam gear. So there's a little dot right here, and that's the edge of your timing range. You max it out, align it with the dot, and then you just push it right back to your timing mark on both of them and on the crank. And we just put the belt on just like that. All right, we are on there, boys. All right, moment of truth. That was very anticlimactic, but now it's all tension, we're all set, so. Now we can just cover this damn thing up. Does it fit?
finishing was hard tonight too.
I think so. Shut up, Brian. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so it's basically like almost back together. The hard part is, so that's good. Now, of course, I checked it over. Me and B-Hall spun the engine over like 4 times to make sure the timing's good. It's perfect. Thank God, because I was nervous. And B-Hall's working on a little project. So yesterday I was talking about deleting a coolant port. I set it where there's a line that wraps all the way up, goes to your heater hose, and then around into the block. And it used to go to the oil cooler, which we deleted. So on NA2Js, they don't have a pipe that wraps around because there's no oil cooler. It just goes straight to the heater hose, which seems like a cooler idea. It cleans it up, it looks nicer, and I don't know, that's one more thing, that's one more line that can leak coolant. So B-Hall is taking the fitting that used to go into the block right here that had a bung on it, and he's drilling out the
I cut it off and I'm just drilling out whatever's left in there so that I just have steel to weld to.
and so he's gonna fill it up, and we're gonna create a cap, and it should be perfectly fine. Should look be.
I should have left it alone. It was perfect, but whatever.
That's what a flapper's for. The annoying hard stuff is done, so that's awesome. So I hope you guys like the little DIY on that one. But literally every single JZ motor is the same. Like 1Js, 2Js, VVTi, non-VVTi, turbo, non-turbo, same shit.
Be-Hall. Yo, what's up, dude?
What are you eating?
Got some soup?
You say you're trying to better your diet?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, because I was like, why are you on the Panera? You're like, oh, because
I said I didn't want to eat McDonald's or Burger King. That's not necessarily bettering my diet, but
When have you ever turned down BK?
I've turned it down.
Trailing your car for the first time, Don. You nervous?
I'm nervous as hell. I still gotta freaking get the wire adapter thing.
It's kind of sketchy, dude. Don, the ramps are upside down.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, yo.
You're bugging. Jesus, Don. What do you not have brakes? Look at this guy.
Yo! What happened?
Back up a little bit. You're good. You see him trying to run me off the damn
Yeah, you hit your intercooler.
boards and oil change ramps. Oh, Don, you ain't getting out of that thing.
Oh, this is gonna suck, dude.
I'm predicting a lot of ass crack in this clip.
Dude, I think I'm wider than the window.
You're doing great. Oh, there, dude, A1. You meant.
Oh, now I gotta close the window.
All right, so I'm all loaded up for the drift event. I hope so. Nothing's worse than getting to an event and then like needing something and you're like, oh, it's in my garage. B-Haul. What am I forgetting?
I don't know.
You're no help. So I think we're good. I don't know. Adam's gonna be there and Adam has like one of everything on his trailer, so like I'm not too worried about it. So there's that. I have to stop at Eastside real quick and pick up an order of E85 for Adam because he didn't want to get it and I'm gonna get it for him. So last thing for the night, I'm gonna go home. Kenny to work, getting E85 for Adam. Tomorrow's a big day for me because it not only is it a Thompson Drift event, but it's a road course event, and I haven't drifted the road course since last year, which is like the bigger, faster course, and I haven't driven it since. I've improved immensely since I've driven it last, so I'm really excited. I'm really excited to hit it now with this skill level and really, really get to push it on the track. So, but besides that, I think I'm done for tonight. It's already later than I want it to be, so you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.